Alrighty, good afternoon everybody and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven, my team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoyed the content you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at the Swish Gaming YT, Twitter the Swish Gaming. Good afternoon, man. Twitch the Swish Gaming, Twitter the Swish Gaming, Facebook the Swish Gaming. We'd greatly appreciate that. Today we are going to play a little bit of this Orzhov Yorion deck, and part of the reason I want to try this deck out, we lost this deck in the prelim. Something seems off about this deck. Yeah, I know we got to add a dino, don't we, Igloo Boy? Igloo Boy, for those who don't know, is my teammate this evening as well. We're doing a fun little, kind of tournament series sponsored by our team, the Swish Gaming, and Squadron Hawks, another team that we know. And we're doing that this evening. Chris and I are going to be playing against Oliver Tomiko and Isaac Bullwinkle. So that'll be pretty exciting. If you want to see some head-to-head modern action, that'll be going on this evening around 7 o'clock. And Chris, do you know, are we streaming it on this channel? Are we, like, using our channel for that? Okay. So those that want to tune in tonight will be using our channel, but it's not going to be me like usual. You'll be able to see me play, but I believe we're going to have, like, commentary through Squadron Hawks, which will be really cool. But anyway, all that's going on tonight. We'll give you guys more details about it. Read the Discord. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm not going to do that right now because that will distract me immensely. But we'll get everybody the details later tonight with that, or at least more details. But if you're interested, it should be really cool. I'm excited for it. It'll be fun. All right, Igloo Boy, what ridiculous dinosaur are we going to add to this deck? Is it Tetsamok? Tetsamok would be probably the most playable, and I guess I just won't play Invasion today, which is a little unfortunate. I want to see how Invasion plays out, but I took this list from the prelim, made a couple changes. I cut Arch of Arazka because I think that land is a little trolly, to be honest. I'm just playing 2 Caves of Koilos instead. I'd rather just have better mana. Excuse me. And then I cut the 2 Demonic Packs. We played Demonic Pack last week in Rakdos Yorion, and I just feel like that card is too slow. I don't know. I was very unimpressed with that card. So I cut those 2 for one of Archon of Sun's Grace, which seems kind of cool, and then I added this Invasion of Toldata, but we might... Do we want Kinjali's Sunwing or Rotting Regisaur? Well, I sure as hell don't want Rotting Regisaur. That seems awful in this deck. What does Kinjali's Sunwing do again? Doesn't that one, like, stop ETBs? I need to look that one up on Mana Traders here. Let's see. Kinjali's Sunwing. I swear this thing is terrible. I think it, like, shuts off ETBs. Oh, creatures you're... Okay, this is fine. Yeah, we can play Kinjali's Sunwing. Alright, I'll just rent one of these right now. Chris with the classic trolling to start the day. Oh, I don't have to get the... God dang it. Alright, well, I'm just not going to get that card then. Yeah, I mean, Invasion looks a lot more appealing than Sunwing, I'll tell you what. But Sunwing would have been funny. I like it a lot better than Rotting Regisaur. Anyway, we're going to try this out. This deck's pretty sweet. It should be good into fair decks. I'm not sure how good it'll be into unfair decks. We do have a Necromentia, which we've seen how powerful that card can be. We Necromentia'd Lotus on turn 3 on Monday. They don't beat that card super well. Yeah, you may make a suggestion. Alright, so I'm just going to ignore this trade. Reject. And I need to go to my decks. And how do I cancel? I just want to cancel this trade. about it right now. Yeah, Doom Foretold is interesting. I haven't actually tried Doom Foretold in any of these decks yet. We can try Doom Foretold later. It might be, maybe that's what I can replace Demonic Pact with, so we could, like, not play the Invasion and not play something else and try a couple Doom Foretolds. Let's just play it this way first. I do want to try the Archon. I think it seems kind of good. And the Invasion, I think, is just interesting. All right, Pioneer League, here we go. Totem Slice is who played the deck originally on Monday. That's why I have the deck name as Totem Slice 3-1 right now. We are playing Beseech. We're already on 4 Beseech. By the new discard spell, are you talking about the 1-mana Hopeless Nightmare? Yeah, Hopeless Nightmare is sick. I've been playing that in the Waste Not deck. It's felt pretty good. Yeah, I've actually been liking Mono Black Waste Not a lot. I'm 7-2 with it. I very nearly 5-0'd a league and pretty nearly 4-0'd the prelim. This matchup was a really hard one. Hopeless Nightmare with Yorion is kind of cool, yeah. May as well just play Basilica Bellhaunt, too. Just a 1-of Basilica Bellhaunt to go get off Beseech for when we really want to attack their hand. Opponent's last deck was Mono Red Aggro. We'll see if they're still doing that. We have the end in the sideboard right now, Chris. I agree it could be good. I'm going to keep this. I mean, Archon of Sun's Grace will be pretty good if they're on Red Aggro. They revealed Giganthus. They definitely could still be doing that. Playing Red Aggro here. Well, this is about as good of a start as I can ask for. Trial of Ambition, yeah. Next turn we get to play a tap land, make another play, and beseech something away. Okay, Mono Red Wizards, makes sense. I'm going to save that one. I'm just going to Lithoform Blight here. We don't need to play that right now. This will mess up their mana a little bit too, which is kind of funny. Alright. These aren't great right now, but I can beseech them off later. I'm going to lead on Archon, obviously. And if they can't kill this Archon, they're going to be in some trouble. I guess I could just tutor Shieldred too. But I think I'd rather play the Archon. Okay. I'll play this on white. Probably. I don't know, maybe I just go get Shieldred, then I gain 6 off my Treacherous Blessings. Like, if they can't kill Shelly, the game is just over, almost certainly. I'm going to gain 8 life immediately. If I play this, like, I kind of don't even want to block, but I kind of have to block. Yeah, I like Shelly too, I think. We could also go get Oath of Kaya and kill this, but I think Shieldred is definitely what we want. That's true. It does put better pressure as well. All right, where's Shieldred at? Shieldred, there she is. Let's cast this. Go ahead. Okay. 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 Play this. Go. Kind of an annoying game thus far. Our opponents just had a ton of burn. That's true. The question is, do I block? If they have 2 burn, I think I'd rather not block. If they have 3 burn spells, I'm probably going to lose the game anyway. If they have 1 burn spell, yeah, I guess I have a Beseech. What would I Beseech for? Oath of Kaya, I guess. So we can, like, Thraben, Treacherous Blessing. Maybe I do just block. I go to 12, and then I have to launch more burn at the Archon. And then I can just go Thraben, Blessing, following turn, Beseech. That's probably good enough. I also could always, even though I can't free cast it, I could always go get Invasion to just reanimate the Archon or the Shelly. Alright, I'm going to block. I'm not going to play like a coward here. Also, if their burn spell is Skewer the Critics, this block looks really good. Alright. God, their deck's freaking annoying, dude. Their draw this game has been ridiculous. Alright, let's play Thraben. Gives me a good blocker. Draw 3. Play this. Go. The thing is, too, I have these Shambling Vents, which are going to be a roadblock for my opponent, too. My opponent's in big trouble. I mean, this is... They're down to 1 card. Alright, they're out of resources now. I'm going to block. Question is, what do we go get off the Beseech? I'm kind of tempted to just go get Oath of Kaya. And then I can Rite of Oblivion the other one. Maybe that's bad, though. I could go get actual Kaya. Might be worse than Oath of Kaya, though. Yeah, we're going to play this. We're going to Beseech. We're going to sack off our Treacherous Blessing. Alright, what do we want to go get? Kaya's Wrath is interesting. Invasion is too slow. Kind of think I'm just going to go get Oath of Kaya. That's such a good thing to blink with Yorion later, too. Cast this, kill a guy, gain 3. And then I think I just Rite of Oblivion, sack the clue off, deal with this. I like that. Next turn is likely just pick up Yorion, play Companion, play Thraben, go. Yep. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's a nice draw, actually. Alright, go ahead, opponent. I'll chump with Draven. Now we get to flicker the Oath of Kaya, kill the Bone Crusher, gain 3 more life. Dude, how much life have I gained this game? It's unbelievable. My opponent's draw has been so stupidly good. What's up, Bubble Tea? How you doing, man? Well, this one's looking pretty good, Dalloway. Is it greedy to play the Treacherous Blessing and then Yorion? I lose 1 total life, but I draw 6 cards. It's just so many cards, and I have double Shambling Vent. There's no way that's not worth it, right? Draw 6. I'm gonna do it. It's too cool to not do. I don't even care if it's right. Okay, well now we can beseech it away for that invasion next turn. That's nice. And then just hard. Yeah, this is sweet. Alright, attack you for 1. Yorion out my board. Alright, this. Done. Attach here, I guess. It's completely meaningless. Draw 3. There. Oath of Kaya there. Clean up. Thoughtseize, see you later. I don't think any of this really matters anymore. I guess I'll get rid of a Shambling Vent. I mean, this is... Our opponent's getting embarrassed. This is clowning right now. My opponent's draw has been almost perfect in this game, and they're still gonna lose. That's so gas, man. How sick was that? We can start double firing up Shambling Men every turn. We don't even need to play any of these sweet cards. Alright, that was fun. That was a fun game. Kumbal's got to be pretty good. For every non-creature spell they cast, we just drain 2. Seems good to me. Let's bring this in. Ritual of Soot, probably good here too. Duress is probably better than Thoughtseize versus the all-in burn deck. So I'm going to cut Thoughtseize for Duress. Oh, Lithiform Blight's not great here. I think I'm going to cut these. Necromentia is very poor. Treacherous Blessing as a 4 of might be a little aggressive. I think I can go down to 3 pretty reasonably. You do still need to draw your cards, so you do want to keep some amount of them in, I think. I don't know, maybe I just cut them entirely. We do still have Maze Mind's Tome and a lot of other value play. Like, maybe I just cut these, like, go to one of these and bring the Blights back in, just because they're cheaper. I could buy that. I think I'm going to do that. A lot of 4-mana spells. It's a little concerning here, but... I still think this is probably where I want to be. I don't know. The blessings are interesting. Like, they're so broken if we have Rite of Oblivion or Beseech. Like, this card is so incredible with Bargain and with Rite of Oblivion. But it is still slow. So that's a good question. I think it's because of the life gain. Your deck takes a pretty good amount of damage from Treacherous Blessing sometimes, and you are slow. So the gain 4 is not irrelevant. I played Bankbuster in my earlier builds. The build I lost to on Monday played Tome, so I'm trying Tome today. I think it's probably close. Bankbuster is obviously a better card than Maze Mind's Tome. I don't think anyone would argue that, but Maze Mind's Tome gaining life and having immediate use when it enters with the Scry can matter. But I think it's more that it gains 4 when it's done doing its thing. Like, for example, in this matchup, I would way rather have Tome than Bankbuster, right? Like, this is just going to gain me 4 life against the red burn deck. Like, yep. I kind of wondered the same thing, but I think that's got to be why. Yeah, this hand is a little awkward, but it's good enough. I'm going to keep. It goes Hagra Mauling on 1, probably Tome on 2, and then Kumbal on 3. Okay, at least they didn't have a quick play. That's nice. Hagra Mauling and Amaria's Calling might be super troll lands in this deck, too. I have no idea if those actually make sense. I'm kind of, like I said, took the list from Monday and kind of just copied it. I didn't get too original with this one. Alright, so the question here is, do I want to play Thraben Inspector and just have a blocker? I kind of do. They have to burn the Thraben out of the way or I trade. It's a little mana inefficient, but then I have a clue to sacrifice to the Beseech in a few turns. I think that's better than playing the Tome, but I'm not certain. Maybe the Tome is better. The thing is, I don't want to sacrifice the Tome. I could play the Blight as well. I'll be right back, chat. Sorry, guys. Bathroom break. Alright. Apparently my body was not a fan, starting the day off with some Starbucks today. Alright, well, Thraben, we'll put that in their way. Yep, sure. They had to burn a Wizard's Lightning on a Thraben Inspector. It's a big win for me. Okay, now we get to play a Kumbal. And then the following turn we get to Beseech. So far, I'm really enjoying this deck. We get to play this, play this. Okay, you take 2, I gain 2. Okay. Probably gonna have to go get a sweeper. I don't think a Shieldred or an Archon is good enough here. I think we just go get Extinction Event and clean the board up. Oath of Kaya, not good enough. Yeah, I think... Yet again, our opponent's hand has just been ridiculous. Both these games, their draws have been super disgusting. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot we have Ritual of Soot, too. It's not a horrible one. I think Extinction Event is the worst one, though, and this is a great situation for it, so that's probably what I want to go get. So yeah, let's get this name even. Go ahead. Jesus. This guy's deck is crazy annoying, man. Frickin', do I have to Lithoform Blight the Den? I might have to Lithoform Blight the Den and then just play a Blessing and pray that I can draw something good. Yeah, dude, you probably should get some sleep for sure. Yeah, that ain't great. Jesus, dude. God, their hand is just so ridiculous. There's just more coming, apparently. Alright, pick up Giganta. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this game. I can't gain life. And there's a Blessing in play. Draw Beseech? Yeah, drawing Beseech would have been pretty good, huh?
The great outdoors.
Yep, two brave men.
I think I'm probably dead.
And, Luis, what was that?
I guess theoretically I can go to 1. I can double block this, go to 1, and then if I draw a thing that can sack this off, I can maybe win the game still, so...
You're having a Red Bull?
I mean, that's gotta be the play, right? Thraven Inspector,
What? Faster than hyenas?
Archangel Elspeth,
But faster than you, after all.
play a Shambling Vent tapped. Oh, I forgot I take damage. Never mind, I'm dead. I suppose I could draw into Rite of Oblivion off the clue. That won't do it. Alright. I don't really think I'm going to change anything. Kind of lame, I drew the 1 of Treacherous Blessing. Although what I wonder is if I want more of them in on the play. Probably not. Probably not. I probably just wanted something like this. pretty brutal. My hand was very good. They have had some nuts hands. I'll just put that back. Alright, this one plays. I'm gonna get rid of the Ritual of Soot, I believe. Okay. Alright, duress you. Okay, their hand's just all creatures. Interesting. Go ahead. I think I maybe want a Lithiform Blight. Maybe Spirited Companion's better. I don't know. Pretty similar. I guess I'll Spirited Companion. It's not great. I'll take 2. Okay. Okay. It's a good draw. Maybe I just kind of want to build a wall here. I might just Thraben. Or I'm supposed to pop the clue or play the Lithiform Blight. It's probably play the Lithiform Blight. I don't think I'm supposed to duress yet. I know their hand has these 2 in it for sure. Portable Hole's kind of good too, actually. I think I'd rather play Thraben, but Hole will be good. Go ahead. Sure. Block there. Okay. So we know their hand is Ferocidon, 2 unknowns. I can just go pop Clue and then portable hole, more than likely. Could also just throw both their things in holes, but I kind of want the Kaya's Wrath to be good. I really need to hit my land. I think that's quite important. I'm going to pop Clue. I guess now I cast Duress. Hazoret? Dude, come on, man. What are these random ass cards that my opponent is playing? Oh, both these are about the same with regards to how potent they are. I guess I hit this one. It definitely looks sweet. That Hazoret's super annoying. I mean, I guess I have Rite of Oblivion. It's not the end of the world, but... Alright, so I'm going to Kaya's Wrath. Kill it all. Go ahead. Can sack that Blight to go get Shieldred, I guess. That's probably what I'm going to do. Or is it better to go get Arkin? Probably Shieldred. This is really tough. Their last card's Hazoret. I'm gonna, like, run out of permanents is the problem, too. I think it just has to be Shieldred, but this is pretty annoying. I'm just going to put this in tapped. Your turn. Maybe they get hyper aggro and send everything. That's what I need them to do, is them to get too aggressive. That's not my opponent being too aggressive. Yeah, I'll take 5. I'll gain 2. We'll deal with this stupid Hazoret. Okay. That's a pretty good draw, actually. Goodbye. And let's throw both of your Soul Scars in holes. Okay, that's pretty good. I think it's better to play this and draw a card than to leave up Shambling Vent. Okay, that's pretty good too. Go ahead. I just realized I'm dead. If they fire up the den, attack all, I die. Yeah, opponent saw the line. If I leave up Shambling Vent there, do I not die? I guess I had to leave up Shambling Vent. Because then I have a blocker. I just don't play this. It's so awkward. Just sit there. That was really stupid on my part. I didn't realize they could just go wide around the Shelly like that. And DBZ, I'm not sure. Matt just told me to put it in there, so I did. That was kind of insane that we lost to Mono Red. I mean, my opponent drew absolutely fucking insane both games. Just so perfect. They just keep a one-lander this game, hit the second land. Like, I could have obviously played better by not attacking, or by not playing the Tome here. I should have thought a little more about it, but I was pretty low on clock. Rotting Regisaur would have been great. Not against this guy, man. He just would have had Soul Scar and then a Burn Spell and then blown it out in combat. It wouldn't have even mattered. That was pretty annoying. I was pretty low on clock there, which was unfortunate. So we took like 4 minutes out of that for me running to the bathroom. It's a little unfortunate, but maybe I would have thought about that a little more harder if we had a little more time. Alright, rough start, but I think we did not run particularly well. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, I think it's supposed to put something in there. I don't know, man. Matt just said put it in the title, and I thought that, yeah, I don't know. That's why it's there, but I have no idea why it's not bringing anything up. It's supposed to bring something up, right? I mean, I know I need lands. I'm just going to scry and try to find a land. Looks good to me. Go. Go ahead. I don't love this start, but we'll see if we can make it work. What's up, Logan? Probably want to scry with the Tome here, but Guess I can go get an extinction event on odd. That'll be pretty good. The Kiora is pretty annoying, but... Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. And yeah, I have not mentioned All-Star yet. To be fair, we also need to make a slide. This seems pretty mid. Oh, then why are they not up? Yeah, I don't have them yet, yeah. Anyway, like I said, I think I'm going to bottom this. I think this is kind of whatever. Question is, do I go get Extinction Event now or later? It seems pretty good now, to me. Next turn I can follow it up with Treacherous Blessing #2, Rite of Oblivion, your Kiora. Should have added Galta to the deck? Good God. Or, what if I Rite of Oblivion their Kiora right now and just draw a card off this? And save the Extinction Event for when they add a little more to the table? It's kind of a tame Extinction Event. That's the thing that worries me here. And then I get to draw a card off the Tome. Maybe that's actually better? You would Rite of Oblivion the Kiora? Yeah, I'm into that, actually. I think that makes sense. This deck's really cool. Go ahead. Even though we're 0-1, definitely enjoying how this one plays. I like drawing cards too, Igloo Boy. I'm a big fan of drawing cards. That's true, there really isn't. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was a hell of a draw. Huh. Well, how do we want to play this turn? I can play Thraben and then flashback Rite of Oblivion to deal with this Karn. That seems kind of okay. Yeah. I think that's right. So let's do this. Sack off the clue. Go. We can't, Igloo Boy. It's not a legal play is why. Thraben Inspector is not a token, enchantment, or artifact. It's also, unfortunately, against the rules. It's not a play I can make. Bargain can only sacrifice artifacts, enchantments, or tokens. Igloo Boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. You're right. I should have done that. Bro, you stupid. Yeah, I am stupid. Never mind. I'm too used to playing with Candy Grapple, dude. I'm not used to playing with any other, like, with cards that don't have bargain. No, that was a really bad mistake, too, because now I don't have a token to sack to bargain. That's so funny, Al. Croaky is hilarious, man. Well, I guess I need to leave the tome in play now so I can sack it to Beseech for Extinction Event. It's probably what I have to do here. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Well, I've definitely made a couple of mistakes in this game, that's for sure. No, Croaky is hilarious, man. I mean, he is kind of an arrogant jerk, but he's funny as hell. That's fair, Evan. Maybe that would have been better. You may be right on that. Pick up this Yorion. I'm going to discard a Courtyard here. Go ahead. Probably going to die, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. That's fair, man, yeah. Well, now you can Flashback Storm. Dude, Mono Green is so annoying. Opponent has not even cast the Might Stone in their hand yet, which is also insane. Yeah, I think I think, Evan, you're probably right. I think we used the Extinction Event too early, and I was worried about that. I was worried about using it before, because now, like, what the hell do I even go get? Like, I don't even really have a good bullet anymore. Yeah, there's only one in the main deck. I don't even know if this deck has any in the sideboard, to be honest. Yeah, we do have to Wrath. What if we... So, what cards do they have in the yard? Jesus, their yard is good. Well, actually... Okay, hold on. I can go get Kaya and then eat their Cityscape Leveler and... I guess a Karn. And then I can Kaya's Wrath. Is that even good? Then they just go get a Karn. I could Wrath and then just, like, get... I have to beat this Cityscape Leveler in their yard, otherwise I just lose to a land. In fact, they already have 8 mana. No, there's no Go Blank in this build. I don't think, anyway. I usually play a Go Blank, but like I said, I'm copying the list we played against earlier this week. Sack this. I'm going to go get Kaya. I think it's just got to be Kaya here. Yep, Kaya, Kaya's Wrath. I agree. Go Blank wouldn't even be like that good, right? Because, I mean, they still would just have the Might Stone, Weak Stone, and a good board. I guess we would have Kaya's Wrath, but... Yeah, maybe you're right. Go Blank would have been pretty good. It would have been better than Kaya, that's for sure. I think that's just game, right? I'm not going to make them do it. Let's just save time. I do not even remotely care enough to keep playing that game. Alright, let's put that in the deck. Kaya's Wrath blows. You would suggest winning? Yeah, I do need to do a better job of that. Yeah, I agree not having more Extinction Event is wild. I can't believe they only played one. Like I said at the beginning, I mean, I guess most of you weren't here at the beginning of this, but at the beginning, I was saying I really just didn't want to make many edits to this list, so I'm just kind of playing it the way they played it. I did cut Demonic Pact. We know that card is not good. We played that card last Friday. That card is way too slow. I can get behind no Fatal Push if you're playing 4 Portable Hole. You're just choosing to play Hole instead. It's better with Yorion and with, what's it called? Better with Yorion and better with... Yeah, it's a good note for the future for sure. Better with Bargain to just play Portable Hole too. I think not playing Fatal Push is whatever, and not playing Verse is whatever, because Rite of Oblivion's probably just better in the stack, and so's Trial Ambition. You just want permanence in play. I don't think I agree with that, actually. I mean, it depends. Part of the reason I lost to this deck is they had Portable Hole instead of Push on Monday, right? It lines up way better into Bankbusters and Waste Nots. It really just depends what you expect to play against, but I don't think Portable Hole is very much worse than Push. In fact, I would argue Portable Hole is better than Push against a fair amount of this metagame. I would rather play push against, like, the hyper aggro decks, but I would much rather have Hole against Rakdos. I would rather have Hole against, and really any deck that plays Bankbuster, right? And there are plenty of Bankbuster decks in Pioneer. I'm also not very high on Verse. I don't think it needs to add Verse either. Archangel Elspeth is super troll. I don't think this card makes really any sense. I think this should probably be a Wandering Emperor. But I want a couple Damping Spheres. I'm going to cut some Dravens. Or a couple Duresses, rather. I'm going to bring in a Damping Sphere, too, so we can shut off Nykthos if we need to. On our tutor. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. I can Lithoform Blight myself to give myself white mana. And then later we can flicker it and put it on a Nykthos. I think that's the idea with this hand. Alright, well, they're going to have all the Kioras in the world. I'm going to take a Wolf Willowhaven here. Their hand is very bad. This is a super beatable hand. I'm sure I won't beat it, but it is a very beatable hand. I think that's worse than just Lithoform Blighting. Does get 2 Scries, but I think I'd rather Blight. No, I'm not playing Doom Foretold, no. God damn it, that's a bad draw. Alright, go. Problem is, I just don't think Doom is good, man. I'm gonna play a Companion. Trigger. Play this. Go. I think Doom Foretold is kind of up there with Demonic Pact, but Doom Foretold could be good. I think both of them are really, really slow. They just want a Treacherous Blessing here. Really want to try and dig to Rite of Oblivion or a way to deal with this Kiora. Oh, the end is going to be insane. This rips all the ones out of their hand, right? That's pretty cool. Probably am going to play this on white. Kind of ridiculous we couldn't hit a land there, but... Alright, so I'm going to ignore their Kiora for now. This is so frustrating, man. I can't hit a land drop. Well, we know their hand is Storm, Kiora, Kiora. I don't really know for sure what to do. I can end Kiora's. Then they get to redraw off both these. They still have... I mean, then they just get to storm me. It's a guaranteed storm. Just win. Yeah. We could duress the storm. We could duress storm and then eat storm with Kaya. And just let them keep their dead Kioras that are in their hand. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Just giving them 2 redraw. Oh, what the hell, man? What is that shit, dude? Their draws were just frickin' troll Karn this game? Like, come on, man. We can, yeah, alright. We'll take the storm. We'll play Kaya. Frickin' ridiculous, dude. Yeah, the game's not 100% over, but holy shit, their hand. Stop being a little bitch about it? Alright, fair. I'll stop being a little bitch about it. Yep. I have no idea, Garmok. I don't enjoy it that much. Okay, second Nykthos. Am I just dead? Can they combo kill me here? I don't think they have enough devotion, right? They can just go get a Cityscape leveler, though. I don't really know how I'm beating a Cityscape leveler. I guess I actually can utilize the Might Stone because of... Or I can utilize the Power Stone because of Maze Mind's Tome. But then I just have to beat an 8-8. This is not good. You end Karn and they can't combo. I mean, that's true, but I'm just dying to the Cityscape leveler now. Elf. Just stop dying to everything. That's fair. I also just can't draw a land, which is insanely frustrating. Literally dead on board. We're not actually dead on board, but we're basically dead on board. It's not worth it. Let's just move on. I mean, I can, like... I can't deal with their creatures and Karn. It's just... We'll move on. That was pretty annoying. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to right-click concede. Alright, this has been a... That was not impressive. Losing like that to mono green... That is not a good feeling ever. If the deck can't handle mono green, I'm going to be off it real quick. This is not the kind of deck I'm trying to play. But I do think they had pretty good draws both games. I mean, Kiora is a really important card against these kind of decks, and they just had the Kiora both games. That game they had 3 Kioras, so we couldn't really stop the Kiora game plan. I think they drew pretty well, but... It's technically 33, but I agree the spell lands might be nonsense. This keep may have been a little aggressive from me, but I think it's okay. And it looks like we're playing against Rakdos now, just normal Rack mid. I mean, if I lose to Rack mid, we might just frickin' start another league. I'm gonna be pretty pissed. This should be a very good matchup for us. Okay. I think I'm just gonna Lithoform Blight one of their lands, I suppose. Part of me wonders, too, if Lithoform Blight is just better than... Like, if I should be playing 2 Spirited Companions for Blight, because Blight is a great answer to Manlands. And if you're not playing Fatal Push or Field of Ruins, you kind of just want ways to answer Manlands. It's also good against Lotus Field, because if you flicker them, you can put them on Lotus Fields. And I could definitely see this deck getting to turn 5 pretty often, because you do have a fair amount of disruptive elements. I think I just want to buy Yorion here. Shattered Sanctum, buy Yorion. Hole. You can't hole a Bone Crusher. And we also can't hole it, so just would actually do nothing. Would you just like hole and then sack into Rite of Oblivion? I kind of am just thinking if they extend onto the table, we just get Kaya's Wrath. You can't throw your own things under a hole. It's got to be opponent controls. Do they control this, actually? Can we do that? We own it, but do they control it? I think I control it still, right? Yeah. I was about to say, that'd be a really cool play pattern, but I don't think it works. Maybe. I'm wondering if this is the spot where we just play Portable. Like, is playing Portable Hole and just sacking it to Rite of Oblivion actually good here? And it might be, right? Because I have Yorion. I want to flicker out that Blight. I don't really want to sack it off. And playing Companion just plays into their removal that they almost certainly have. Because they've just done nothing. So we know their hand is going to be like Fatal Pushes and shit. Fatal Pushes, Power Word Kills, stuff like that. I think I'm just going to Portable Hole and then right sack Portable Hole. I think that seems good. And then play Tap Land Pass. It gets me off, like, we're not under pressure anymore that way. I don't know, maybe that's a bad play, maybe that's spew, but yeah, I think I want to get the clock off. Next turn, I just want to play a 4-5 that can generate a card. I think that seems pretty good to me. Go. Takanuma. What did they get back there? Kroxa. Sure. They got back Kroxa. That's fine. I'm going to pitch the other Rite of Oblivion. That was a really good draw. So I might just go get Kaya and eat their Kroxa with Kaya. We could also just play both our idiots, though. That makes Yorion better. But that means I'm going to get... Like I said, I think they have a Fatal Push in their hand. I think it's, like, very likely. So I kind of just want to go Thraben, get Clue. Thraben, and then Beseech, sack the Clue, go get Kaya, eat the Kroxa. But maybe that's not good. I think they are too. It's just which one's better. It's hard to say. I think I'm going to do this, though. We could also just go get Treacherous Blessing and just value the crap out of them here. Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe we just don't care. What if I just go get Treacherous Blessing and just plan to flicker the Treacherous Blessing? Or sack it off to right. Huh. Tough turn. Thinking about it more, I kind of just want to go get Treacherous Blessing. That one's going to be very, very hard for them to beat. Yeah, let's just cast Ancestral Recall. Okay, pretty good cards there. Wow, they did not have Fatal Push? No way, dude. What is in their hand? They just must be flooding. Maybe they're holding a Power Word kill for the Yorion. I guess that would make sense. What a rip that was. I mean, I think I just go land Yorion and draw a bunch of cards now. I guess, but they could have played Kroxa, right? I mean, it would make sense. They also know I'm going to Yorion it out. Yeah, this is an easy Yorion turn. We get to draw 4 cards here. And maybe get a clue if Thraben doesn't die. Yep. Very predictable. Okay, end step, I'll draw 4 and make a clue. Clean up. Oh, I don't know. Thraben Inspector, I guess, is super unnecessary. I think I just get rid of Thraben. Maybe Companion's even worse. All of it's super unnecessary. I think I'm going to get rid of Companion, I guess. It's so much mana, but it's better with Arcan. I'm going to pitch Thraben. I like Companion. We can go Arcan, Companion, Trigger. Like, that's pretty good. I think I want that. I do think Archon of Sun's Grace is good. That's a card I've added. I've been pretty happy with this. I think this is a good bullet to play in Orzhov, but I think in the future I'm going to try more Blights. Yeah, maybe. It's definitely possible. I think I'm going to pitch Kaya's Wrath here. I've got Extinction Event. Should be pretty good. I'm going to take 3, I guess. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take 3. Extinction Event uneven. Can pop that Clue, which is nice. Gonna attack for 1 pass. I feel pretty good now. Now Archon soon will be able to take over. There's a ton of cards here. Opponent gonna discard a land, I guess. They must have just flooded like crazy. Oh, they have the end, I see. Okay, sure. Planning on Sarah Paragon. Yeah, Sarah Paragon would be good too. I could see one of each, honestly. An Archon and a Paragon. I think the deck should probably play Wandering Emperor in some variety too. I'm going to pop this Clue. Rite of Oblivion, sure. Excuse me. Yep, it's true. Oh, what do we want to do with this turn? We have a lot of options. Probably want to beseech, sack off this blessing, and go get something. Might just be time to go get Shieldred. Elspeth seems okay. Yeah, it's not terrible, I guess. Sure, I could see an Elspeth. Try and do this. And then I guess we Rite of a... Yeah, we may as well Rite of Oblivion, right? We know we're going to get... I think we screwed this up, actually. Oh, well. Because now I, like, have to cast this Rite of Oblivion, or they just get to attack. Let's do this. Go. I think what we were maybe supposed to do was Rite of Oblivion, the Blood Tithe, and then Beseech and get Trial. Okay, well that's fine. That is not going to win them the game. We just needed to dodge Shieldred, and we did. I don't think they can ever beat Arcan Companion Blessing here. Yep. No, they ate that. They ate that. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't even know if I want to play that. It's pretty unnecessary. Rather probably just Treacherous Blessing. But, I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Let's just do this. I don't think this is beatable at all. Kill your thing, get a 2-2. Play a tap land. Could even eat their blood. I think I actually might eat their blood. And then they could bank buster me. Yeah, let's just leave it in hand. Go ahead. Oh, I feel good about where we're at now. Okay. Sick. I don't even know that I want to bring in a single card against Rakdos. Feel like if there's ever a matchup we're supposed to win, it's these mid-range matchups. The End versus Shelly is good. I guess that's true. I guess we don't need Necromentia here. I think I like everything else, though. Yeah, the End is just probably better than Necromentia here. Yeah, I think it's just this. Ritual of Soot, just worse than Kaya's Wrath, I think. Don't think I need any more sweepers. Let's do this. Yeah, I agree, Evan, for sure. Yeah, you do need it, man. You're too bad versus some of the combo decks, I think. And it's just such a good bullet on Beseech. I like having access to it, for sure. And you're only an 80-card deck. The odds you draw it are pretty low. Yep, this hand's good. Can't Thoughtseize early unless I draw another land, but it's definitely a keep. I don't know, I guess, like, they might take my Tome. They also might just take my Thoughtseize. If they have a Bankbuster hand, they probably take my Thoughtseize. Yeah, sounds about right. Although, I have Portable Hold, doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay, let's just play this, say go. Our hand is certainly going to draw cards. Yep. I'm just going to probably throw that in a hole. Now I'm definitely going to throw it in a hole. I think. I guess maybe it's better to Trial of Ambition. The thing is, they know I have Trial. So if they like have Fable. Yeah, what's the last question, man? This is actually kind of close here. Portable is less mana efficient, which is very awkward in this hand. Portable is way better into Fable, too. I think I'm actually going to Trial here. It's really bad if they have Trespasser, but most lists are down to 2 Trespassers, so there's much higher odds that they'll have a Fable. I like Trial, too. I mean, they're not going to play their Trespasser into the Trial. Just being mana efficient here is too good, I think. And Portable Hold deals with a Bankbuster, like we've said before. 3 days to live? Unlucky. Alright, so now we get to Portable Hold this. Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, Portable Hold that. And play a Tome. And then, hopefully, we'll get to sack this to Beseech in the near future. Go... Obviously going to want to hit a land. The chat's wondering... What, bro? It's such a bizarre question, Dalloway. Okay. My answer would be no, though. I do not think that. I am going to scry because a land would be quite good. When is the showdown event? It's going to be tonight at 7 is, I believe, when we plan to go live. This is what happens when you give me nothing to do at work. All right, fair, man. Well, I'd really like a land, I think, so I'm probably going to activate this. Although, with them not pressuring me at all, like, I'm going to... They would have bottomed this, although keeping it is tempting. But I'm not going to be that greedy. Let's just hit some lands. Wonder if they have a K command here. This feels like a K command. The fact that they just did nothing is so weird. Yeah, it's K command. Okay. I'm going to discard the Archon. Just don't need this. Buy back later with Invasion, potentially. Sure. Play this, draw 3. I don't really want to bolt myself off this. Getting the Thraben in play is like kind of nice, but it's pretty unnecessary. I'm just going to play this tapped and say go. Yes. Yes, Dalloway, I do remember that. The 5th graders. They said I was like Trump. It was pretty funny. I was really annoyed by it at the time, but looking back on it, it is pretty funny. Fable, sure. Okay, well, we're just going to tutor up Kaya's Wrath and kill the entire table. They broke you. Yeah. They did. They really did. They partially broke me. Doing it subbing for the next few years is what that was the teaching in Julia's district, man. I was like, okay, it wasn't just Detroit. I just hate this all the time. Let's do something else. They really do, man. That job is not easy at all. Alright, I'm gonna go get Kaya's Wrath, kill the entire board. Yeah, I didn't like it very much. I got sick of it pretty quick. Holy shit, they're playing Archfiend? Alright. They're just gonna trial and then pick up Yorion. Hopefully they don't realize they can animate their Mutavault in response. It's definitely what they're supposed to do, I think. But, yep, they figured it out. It's fine, though. Yorion flickering out double trial here is going to be insane. It's going to kill their Flip Fable and their Archfiend, so seems good. Go. And then I also get to eat their blood, actually. It's kind of funny. So much for that. Okay. Yeah. The double trial you. Yep, Yorion. Go. Don't you just turn a movie on and tell them to... Oh, god damn it, Dalloway. That is so funny, man. Alright, let's go for a Thoughtseize here. So good. Yeah, okay. I figured that was probably their hand, but... Alright, Thraven Inspector... I'm gonna go get Shieldred now. Probably. I could also go get Invasion and just leave it in my hand and then play Invasion next turn, return Blessing, and then attack Invasion, flip Invasion. But... I mean, that seems... I guess they could beat that with a hand hate spell off the top. Shieldred's probably what I want. Archangel's interesting, too. Also get a Blessing. I kind of want to get Invasion. I think it's so hard to lose if I get Invasion. I guess then they could just draw... They could put a Shieldred into play. That could beat me. What if I just get a Blessing? I think Shieldred's pretty hard to lose with. Let's do this. They could top deck out of this, but that's probably pretty hard for them too. They have to draw removal right now, and then they're still just going to die to the double Shambling Vents, probably. They could draw their own Shieldred, but then they just have to, like, trade Shieldreds. Like, Yeah, Soren would be really good. Maybe it was just Elspeth. I don't think Elspeth is good enough there. I really kind of think Elspeth is poor anyway. I don't really understand why that card's not the Wandering Emperor. I think the Wandering Emperor is probably just better, but... Good lord, Dalloway. I think I like a lot of things over Elspeth. I think I like Wandering Emperor, Soren, 4-mana Karn. The like redeeming quality of Elspeth is that it creates a steady stream of tokens for bargain. I don't think so. No, we've been playing it all day. Yeah, Dalloway, to be fair, the kids would probably like you. This is probably my calling. DMs. All right, hold on, man. This hand looks good, I think. Yeah, Chris, I think that sounds like a good idea. I gave you a thumbs up, but I did read it, and I do think that's a good idea, so that sounds good to me. This hand is nice. I agree. You should message Dewey, because he's not getting messaged if you put it on me. Oh, you play Arena, I see. I have no idea if Arena's down. MTGO is definitely not down. It might be. Maybe they have maintenance or something today. Rakdos again. Oh, this is probably Racksack. This is another reason Portable Hole's better than Fatal Push, by the way. I think Portable Hole into Racksack is unbelievably good. I don't really need to play a Thraben on one. I'm just going to do this and pass. Thank you for that, 20 Thunder. Appreciate it. So they probably have a Deadly Dispute here. Could have an Oven, I guess, too, but... Okay, never mind. Well, now we're just going to double Thraben this turn, I think. Yep, easy double Thraben. I think these mid-range matchups are exactly what we want to play against. This is kind of what this deck is designed to be able to beat. I feel like Greasefang is a terrible matchup. Absolutely horrible. Which is probably why there are rips in our sideboard. We have actual no instant speed removal at all in the entire deck. No, dude, he doesn't. Ramonap ruins Witch's Oven, sure. Okay. 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 I think I just want a Treacherous Blessing. Where did he go? I don't know what he's up to right now, man. He moved into a place over on Division for a while, and then he moved into another place downtown. But yeah, I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna do this, and I believe it's just Treacherous Blessing here. Oath of Kaya, I think I want to save for Mayhem Devils, so let's just do this. I have not talked to him recently. He's been doing pretty well, though. He, like, he commentates for, like, indie wrestling now, and he really likes it, so he's doing a lot better than he was for a while. He was pretty depressed there for a while, but he finally found something that he enjoys, and... Okay, Fable, yep. Okay. Oh, it might be a Kaya's Wrath situation. Actually, all their creatures are even. I might just go get Extinction Event on even here and clean their board up. That's pretty funny, actually. It's a lot better than Kaya's Wrath, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be good, right? Beseech, go get event, nuke your entire table. He moved to the east side. He's living on the East Coast. Took some job over there. I don't know a ton about it, but... Let's go get Extinction Event, clean this board up here. Even. Leaving the Midwest sounds goated. That's fair. We'll attack for 2, I guess. Really no reason not to, I don't think. It's a pretty free chunk for 2. East coast of the country, Dalloway. Virginia. That'd be cool, dude. Okay, Mayhem Devil. Yeah, I mean, we can Oath of Kaya that, so that's good. Oath. Target your Mayhem Devil. Let's see what they do here. I think they may just sack the Devil, so I don't gain the 3 life. It's more damage that way. Really. They want to kill a Thraben. I guess that makes sense. I totally don't give a shit about that at all, but it still makes sense. Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. Would you just, like, live around here again, or... Okay. That's fine, and I'm just gonna put this into play, likely on black. Excuse me. Go ahead. Could Trial of Ambition my opponent here, but that just seems like a waste. And I'm going to hold the Spirited Companion because I want to play Archon and then play Companion. Yeah, that's fair, dude. That makes sense to me. What is this here? They have a Kroxa in the yard? I didn't even realize they had a Kroxa. That's pretty annoying. Pop this clue. Tome is fine. Ugh. I think this Trial of Ambition kind of blows. This is a horrible matchup for Trial. I feel like I'm going to just discard this here. Alright, Portable Hole anytime would be really nice. Not great. Alright, I'm just gonna Archon, Shock, Spirited Companion. Do all that here. Okay, go. Sack Cat, bring Cat back, you got it. I'm just going to discard Thoughtseize here to this Kroxa, but we'll see. Have to imagine that makes sense, though. Yep, that makes sense. The exciting format of Modern. Yeah, dude, Modern is some kind of not fun, I'll tell you. It takes quite a bit for me to not want to really play Magic that much, and I feel like I have to, like, get myself, like, I just don't really want to play Modern that much. I don't know. It's just really not. To be fair, yesterday we played Rhinos. That's probably, like, the worst, but, like, that is so boring. It's as bad as it gets. I think I discard Thoughtseize, although at this point, Thoughtseize might be good. They did just draw a bunch of cards. So I actually think I'm going to keep the Thoughtseize. I'm just going to pitch this and chump with Spirited Companion. Do you think Thoughtseize could have real text now that they've done all this card draw? Okay. That's pretty lame. They can Reflection that. Dude, can I... Come on, man. I'll have to draw some spells. Yeah. I agree, Dalloway, for sure. Maybe I'm going to start with a Clue Pop. Okay, I'm going to take their Fable. Yeah, that's kind of true. Alright, so I do this, and then I think I play Thraben. I guess I hit them in the air here as well. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could pick up Yorion here, but then they could Thoughtseize it. It's so awkward. I drew another tap land with this Shambling Vents. Maybe I'm just supposed to pick up the Yorion. Yorioning out the Oath is pretty hot. I don't know, this is pretty close. I could also just, like, play both my spells and just try to scry to an untapped land. Gives me 2 looks at an untapped land, basically, and even if I, like, there are a lot of other good draws besides an untapped land, too. It's not like that's my only good draw here. I think I'm going to do that. Go. I'm going to set an upkeep stop so I don't forget. Yep, they clone the Witness. They sack it to Oven. Yep, definitely good playing from them. That's disgusting. Now they get to kill my Archon. Yeah, this is not good. It's very not good. He was drawn pretty poorly overall, though. We've seen 0 portable holes. Maybe I sacked the Blessing too soon. Maybe to try and set up a Yorion Flicker it spot. Okay, you got that, boss. That's why we didn't buy Yorion right there. Okay. So they'll play Blood Tithe, they'll copy Blood Tithe, they'll kill Archon. Yep. Still have a cat they can buy back too. I have an actual PC, Dalloway. Actually, I have like I have a pretty good setup. Okay, that happens. I'm gonna just go ahead and scry right now. Portable hole. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna keep that. I am gonna chump. It's mostly for Moto. I do play games on Steam sometimes, but draw. Alright, I'm gonna deal with this Croxa. Believe it's deal with the Croxa. I think it just has to be. Could draw a card here first, too. Probably makes sense. That doesn't do, like, anything. I know they have another cat. Yeah, so that's pretty worthless here. Alright, portable hole. Get the Croxa, pick up the Yorion. This has been honestly a really good game. Oh, sure. Yeah, I didn't think about them doing that. Maybe that was dumb. I don't know, at least they have to recommit to it now. I think I'm still okay with that, honestly. I don't think that was that terrible of an exchange. Go. Probably attack. I think just kill it anyway. Yeah, I think so. Go ahead. So they'll blood away the cat that's in their hand. Yep. Yep. I'm actually under a pretty good amount of pressure right now, too. It's definitely a scary spot. It's a nice gaming PC, Dalloway. Got like 2 monitors, and it's actually a pretty nice setup. I guess the good news is I am winning on clock right now, and this is going to be a really long, grindy matchup, so it's very possible we could win this, via clock. They're probably trying to figure out if they can kill me. I mean, it's, like, getting very close. They can clone Blood Tithe. They can kill Thraben. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. They can attack for 9. They have Cat. 10. They could probably 10 me here. They're probably just trying to figure out if Croaks is actually good, worth their time. It definitely might not be. did finally decide that Croxa was the play, I think. Which makes sense. It's entirely possible I shouldn't have even attacked. Maybe attacking here was bad. Jeez, they just can't figure this out. Works for me. I'll gladly take some time off their clock here. Claim. Alright, well now I'm very happy I attacked. They have lethal if they clone the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. They do not have lethal. They can put me to 2. Okay. Now they've tapped their oven, so I get to flicker the oath. So that's kind of good. That's awkward. I was supposed to use that before drawing. Didn't I have... I guess I just clicked through the stop. Okay, let's draw a card. They have more cats? No. Maybe I don't draw a card, actually. Maybe I just scry with this. Maybe I just, like, play this, scry, and then Yorion. I guess let's scry first. That's actually... Is that good enough? That might be good enough. I think I'm going to keep this. Maybe. I don't know if this is good enough. Deal. I mean, it just doesn't beat the... I could draw into it, but yeah, I just don't have time. I think I'm going to top it. I'm not sure if that's actually right. So I think it plays this, do this. I'm actually going to leave up Clue Pop here. Flicker out Oath and Portable Hole. I'm going to deal with their Blood Tithe. And their Reflection. They're going to clone the Blood Tithe, I assume. What a wild game. It's been a sweet one. Okay, I'm probably going to lose, but we do have a gain 4 on the tome. We can gain 2 off the Kaya. If we draw reasonably, we might be able to get it back. We still have a Kaya's Wrath we can get to. Okay. Not expect them to do that. I don't even think the play is necessarily bad, but it's not really what I expected there. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Okay, another oven. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Okay. Pop the clue, discard Thoughtseize. The question is, do I want to draw off this, or do I want to scry off this? Kind of think scry might be the move here, so I have all the mana. Trial. God, this card is bad in this matchup. I'm gonna bottom this. It's so embarrassing how poor it is. Bottom that. Draw a card. Elspeth. Alright, Kaya. Eat your oven, I guess. Eat one of your ovens. Then play an Elspeth and plus, I suppose. Pass. Oath of Kaya's trigger might actually be relevant this game. Kind of wild. Good. Bring 2 cats back. Like I said before, we might lose this game, but the clock is definitely our friend in this match at the moment. I just have to be careful to not tank too hard on things that don't matter, but we have a nice lead right now on the clock. Yeah. All at me. Okay. Do this. Okay. Draw. Companion's not terrible. Let's play this. Rite of Oblivion. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Plus here, eat your witness in the land plus here, obviously. don't think I'm supposed to eat the oven. You guys want to gain some life? I guess eating the oven means I could have dealt with the Kroxa, but it's fine. Should have done this first and then eaten the Kroxa, but here we are. Go. Sure. It's pretty good for me, I think. Okay. Sure. Croaks me again. Definitely a mistake how I played this, but at least they have to eat their own cat here. They lose a cat. We'll still be okay. I get to Rite of Oblivion this. Sure. Draw. Yeah, that's garbage. But it is a good discard to this, although that's not really going to matter. What does this thing do with an ultimates? Oh. That seems insanely busted. That's crazy. I'm going to do that, I think. Holy shit. Let's do this. Draw 1,000 cards. Whatever, we'll just get 1,000,000 triggers. This is so stupid. Yeah, they've conceded. That makes sense. Alright, now I understand the Elspeth. It's because the ultimate is insanely broken. Holy shit. We just returned our entire graveyard back to play. Oh my god, man. What the hell? How stupid was that? Well, opponent has 7 minutes to win 2 games. It's going to be hard for them, I think. Rest in Peace, probably pretty good against them. Probably want it. I'm going to cut the invasion if I'm doing that. Trial of Ambition is heinous. Just cut them all. Ritual of Soot, probably pretty good, actually. I think Sweepers here seem sweet. Everything else, I think, we don't really need Necromentia either. Let's bring in another Ritual of Soot. I kind of like Sweepers in this matchup. Excuse me. Duress is very good, too. But with how low they are on time, I think I just want all my Sweepers. Well, let's try this. looks good to me. Keep. Okay. Love an untapped land here. It'd make things a lot easier for me. They probably just want to Thoughtseize my opponent. Then next turn we can figure it out from there, but it's a lot of damage I take. Maybe it's not worth it. I'm just going to play Shambling Vent. Go ahead. Not sure on that one. Not sure on that one at all. Now they get to Deadly Dispute here, which I don't love, but I have another Thoughtseize. It's kind of sweet, I guess. Alright, Thoughtseize you. Okay, I'm going to take your Deadly Dispute, and I'm going to take your Fable. Go. They have a push and a claim. Neither of those really do anything. Okay. Treacherous Blessing, go. Yep. Okay. Oh, we want to beseech here for sure. It's just, what are we getting? Probably Extinction Event. Name odd. Then they have to push their own guy. Could also just get the Elspeth, I suppose. I just start plussing. And claim. I don't even know if that is good at all. I think it's like the Extinction Event. Then they have to push their own thing, and then they lose their cat here. It's just really bad for them. Yeah. Yep. Well, Shieldred is quite good. He would just play Shelly Thraben here. Go. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think they can beat this Treacherous Blessing at all. We'll see, though. Probably just, like, Blessing, pick up Yorion. Probably going to be the line here. Draw 3, gain 6. I think I like that quite a bit. Go. That's annoying. Certainly still beatable, but it's very annoying. Draw will go to 20. Tome. Tome. This gives him information on what I drew, but I don't really care. I'm just going to play this and pass. Get to scry with one tome and then draw off the other tome. In this position, just fine with me. Okay. So the last card's claim, scry. I'll keep that. Draw. Gain 2. Gain 2. That's fine. I'm going to turn the upkeep stop off. Kill this. Actually, just going to play... Why was that 3? Oh, because they don't have a basic. That's funny. Alright, play this. Pass turn. How is your opponent all right? Dude, because game 1 was crazy, man. Did you see how I won game 1? I ultimated 4-mana Elspeth and just returned my entire graveyard to play. I didn't even realize what the ult on that card did. Do you know what the ult on 4-mana Elspeth does? It returns all... Dude, yeah. I ulted Elspeth, and I returned like 10 cards to play. I got 3 Thraben Inspectors, 2 Spirited Companions, a Treacherous Blessing, an Oath of... It was insane. I didn't even realize what the ult on that thing did. Now I kind of understand why the deck plays it a little more. If you get to the ultimate, it's unbeatable. It's so nuts. It returns all non-land permanents 3 or less just to play from your graveyard. So they were like... They had almost killed me, and then I just ulted the frickin' thing. No, dude, we won game 1 by ulting 4-mana Elspeth and just returning Blessing, Companion, 3 Thraben Inspectors, and Oath of Kaya. Yeah, I agree, Evan. But it does ultimate pretty quick. 2 pluses and then an ult, so... Now we at least kind of understand why it's in the deck a little more. It is, yeah. I mean, it does ult in 3 turns, though. I mean, it is pretty quick. I think it's good. I think it definitely needs some... It's going to take a while before this is optimal. 80-card deck is one thing, so it's really hard to get the numbers. But I think there's a lot of potential in this deck. I think these Yorion Treacherous Blessing decks are, like, pretty sweet. I've been playing them as well for a few weeks, and they're very fun. I think Beseech is a really good card. I've been playing Mono Black Waste Not with Beseech, and I've really liked that. I think if I were to pick a deck for the RC right now, that might actually be what I would play. So far, we've beaten Rack Mid and Rack Sack, which is kind of what you would expect. We lost to Mono Red Burn, which should be a good matchup. That was kind of a tough loss. And then, I don't remember what our second... Oh, Mono Green. We kind of got clowned by Mono Green. We didn't have a great draw. They had good draws, and we just got smoked. Maybe, actually. I would gladly play this deck. The problem with this deck is I'm a little concerned of time. A lot of shuffling... Very slow, but it still might be good enough. I think this is a keep. I don't love this hand, but I do think it's a keep blind. Thoughtseize you. Oh, it's mono green again. The good news is Trial of Ambition's nice here. I think I just take this Oath. Don't let them have Oath, and then Edict their Elf and try and strand them with huge cards in their hand. That's got to be right. Just play fast. You know I'm asking a lot. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Not a bad draw either. I'm going to play this on white. Trial of Ambition, go. Picking up Yorion next turn, for sure. Unless we draw like a Treacherous Blessing. Dude, come on with that. Yeah, definitely just buy Yorion here, I think. I don't know, is it better to Thraben pop Clue? We do need to kind of find a way to interact with this. Yorion, though, if I draw a land, just lets me interact with it, because I can flicker this and this will die. I think it's buy Yorion. Go. You're on Thraben Clue this turn. May have been better, I don't know. I don't know. Well, the problem is I wanted to play Arkan this turn and, like, get a clock going, you know? Although now I think the play is probably Thraben pop Clue. It's probably Thraben pop Clue, because if we hit a tap land, we want to play the tap land. I really want to be able to Yorion next turn, like, super badly. We have 8 tap lands in our deck. Actually, 10 tap lands. Okay, well, we hit a land, so that's good. Well, the Yorion is going to be really, really good here. Just need to hope they don't Cavalier me, I guess. I was aiming for Yorion 5. I was hoping that we would have drawn land this turn, so then I could have Arkaned safely, but... Okay. Well... Oh. Well, I don't really want them to storm me next turn. Huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Is Kaya's Wrath even good? It cuts them off 2 mana. It's like fine. It leaves them with Storm Leveler and they need 2 lands. It only gets worse if I wait. Yeah, I agree. We'll attack. Honestly, dude, Kaya's like, is this just worse than another Extinction Event in the main deck? Mono Green is a popular enough deck that I don't know that you even want to play a normal sweeper in your main deck. I really don't know that this is necessary. But we have played against Mono Green twice. Maybe that's a little bit of a... I don't know. It is kind of good to have both options, I guess. But it should definitely play a second Extinction Event on the board. Alright, let's Wrath away the table. Kill your elves. Go ahead. Yeah, that is true. We have had good spots for it. God damn, man. Karn there is so frustrating. I think I just want to play this as a land. And play an Archon of Sun's Grace. Maybe it was actually just supposed to be Yorion here. They're going to kill either thing anyway, but now I can't double spell next turn. Yeah, this was bad. I was supposed to Yorion. Because they're just going to get Mightstone. It's like very easy tutor Mightstone. They don't even need a land drop. Mightstone hit my thing. It's very poor use of mana efficiency. Yeah, this was terrible. I was supposed to Yorion. I agree, but yeah, but they're just. I mean, this is so easy. Yeah, it's just simple. Even if they have a land, they just wait. Like, they don't even storm here. It's just bad. Just kill the Archon. Don't let things spiral. Lithiform Blight is kind of interesting. Yeah, I get so punished. If I would have Yorioned, we could have gone Archon Blight here. It would have been awesome. Whereas now I just have to play a naked Yorion. It's atrocious, but it's what I have to do. No, I think that's way too greedy. If I miss the land, the game's just over. We have to be able to pressure the Karn. Problem is now they can leveler me if they have a land too. Yeah, I just screwed this game up. We just mis-sequenced so hard. Go. It's just awful sequencing to not play Yorion last turn. Yep, we deserve this. It's just terrible. Still would have been hard to beat anyway, but at least we would have had a chance. I don't think it was irrelevant at all. I wouldn't say it was irrelevant. We have answers to this. I can just draw Rite of Oblivion. Like, we would have had a 2-2, been able to kill this, then been able to, like, use this to draw cards. The game at least wouldn't have been over. But now the game's just over. There was no chance. All right. I think you guys are being a little aggressive. I definitely think there was a chance. But I agree it was not good. The chance was not high. Largely. All right, fair. I'm going to bring in all 4 Duresses this time. I wonder if Kumbal is any good here. I think Thraben Inspector is heinous. I'm just going to cut them all. $0. I don't think it makes 0 sense. Come on, there are decks that cast non-creature spells. Sometimes you want Kumbal and Shelly in play. Kumbal beat the hell out of us on Monday. I definitely think a single Kumbal makes some level of sense. If you have that and a Shelly in play against Lotus, they're probably not beating you. It's for Lotus, Phoenix, Control. Yeah, it's probably for Lotus. Because it's just miles better than Archon. Because Archon's so weird with Besiege. Yeah, but sometimes you want both, right? Like, Shelly alone, I mean, you just said this deck doesn't pressure very well, which it doesn't. Like, you probably want double of that effect. Yeah, obviously you have Necromentia too, but I think having all of it seems totally reasonable to me. Oath of Kaya is actually complete garbage. I'm going to cut this. You know what? Just to prove a point, I'm bringing Kumbal in the deck. We're going to see how good it plays. We're going to trim a Damping Sphere. I think I only want 1. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, this hand's heinous. We'll mulligan that. This hand's also heinous. Well, probably going to 2-3. God, we can just not get a good hand. Double, oh God. Oh, I'm going to keep. I don't think we can go lower. I think I have to get rid of Rite of Oblivion. And I don't know. I don't know what else I'm supposed to get rid of. Do I just get rid of Shieldred? Shieldred might be a way to actually win, but bottoming a land is just so greedy. I think it's going to be Shelly, though. I have a lot of good 4-mana plays in this deck. Do what you want, buddy. Yeah, it's... You have to draw well, so I think land, maybe. I have no idea, man. Well, at least they're on a mulligan, too. If there were ever a spot where we could win, it's where we both mulligan to 5, I guess. Haywire Might? You got it, man. I think I just take Kiora, and then we'll trial the Haywire Might. Karn's really bad for me, too. I don't know. Do I actually take the Karn? Kiora all day. I don't think it's that simple, because if they just hit running lands, Karn is way better than Kiora. I don't know, Kyle, what would you take here? I think this is close. You would take Kiora? That is true. We do have more discard. Alright, we'll take the Kiora. I think that one's very close, though. I really do. Do not think that was an easy one. Hopefully we just draw Treacherous Blessing. Oh, they didn't even... God damn it, opponent. Well, play this on white and pass, I suppose. I could play this, but there's like a world where this is a spell. I guess that's such an unlikely... Yeah, I'm just going to play this tapped. Go. God. Yep. Yep. Haywire Might Karn, one unknown. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, should we have taken the Karn? I have no idea, dude. It's just so stupid how well my green opponents draw on average. It's so ridiculous. Maybe they missed a land. We can pray. Nope, of course not. Why not? Just Wolf Willow on 2 off the top. Play the Karn. I mean, no it wouldn't, right? They have a Haywire Might and 1 unknown. Maybe it would be good. They have to draw more payoff, though. What did they get? They got a land? They went and grabbed a land. I kind of think I just have to play the Elspeth. We could do that, but don't we just wait? They might have Cavalier. We don't know that, but they probably do. I mean, if we just wait, then we can trial the Cavalier and then write off the Karn. I think it's got to be Elspeth. We just have to pressure. We can go plus minus and like make our own little Baneslayer Angel. I also think I need to play this on black just in case they ever Boseiju my Urborg. that would be an issue. Yeah, I mean, Might Stone's pretty bad, but then at least we get to just plus again, so. Yep. I've come around on this card a little bit. I think this card actually might be okay in this deck. I did not realize how messed up its ultimate was. And it is a very fast ultimate. Plus plus ult is, for a deck that's like super defensive. Little bit of underestimating on this this Archangel. Kind of one of those things where you have to play the card. But I think it's not so bad. They might go get a Pithing Needle, then we can Rite of Oblivion that. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. How greedy do I get? I mean, that is so good if I draw land. The problem is if I miss a land, I, like, lose. But if we draw a land, I think we might just win the game. Because then I just get to... I don't know. No, yeah, it's close. It's a close spot. It's not... It's definitely not automatic here. We know they have Haywire Might. They have Haywire Might and one unknown. I'm letting them have the troll. We need Elspeth to win this game. We need to unlock the Elspeth. I feel like Trial, Rite of Oblivion is playing to not lose. Blessing is playing to win. The problem is, dude, this deck plays so many tap lands. We have 8 tap lands that we can draw. Like, I don't even have that many untapped. Like, what is the percentage? I think I have like 21 untapped lands, but I have 4 of them in play. Yeah, I think it is Trial and Right here. I agree. Yep, I'm going to do the safe play too. Sack this. Plus. Kill your Karn. Go. Kind of annoying that that went to exile. Now Karn, like another Karn, can just get it again, but whatever, I guess. We just need to fade some good draws. Can my green opponent just draw elves and lands for like 6 turns for once? Like, maybe we just draw garbage for a little bit, please? What the... Alright, you know what? This is annoying, but it could be worse. I'm not going to bitch about this. And they bend a Karn and a Cavalier. I'm not even going to complain. Yeah, I mean, they did it, Nick. Okay, that's also very good. Why would they not play the Might there? That's so confusing to me. I think the play is likely Thoughtseize you. This thing gets lands when it attacks, too. This thing is so fucked up. Well, we're gonna... I think we have to probably Thoughtseize first. I don't want to take all that damage. I don't know, maybe not. Another play we have is just like... plus the Archangel, Rite of Oblivion, the Turtle. Attack for 2. Yeah, I really don't know. This thing can find them storms, which is pretty gross. Another play we have is we can actually just ultimate the Elspeth to get Trial back and then trial them off their Tortoise. I guess maybe that is why they didn't play the... Well, no, firing up Lair, sacking it is so awkward. I have no idea why they didn't play the Might. It's super weird. That is true, yeah. Okay, so that's why they did it then, I think. Are we just supposed to write the frickin' turtle then? Do we just deal with this turtle? Plus sack token. Deal with turtle? Okay. Sure. Oh, they can activate Blast Zone this way, too. Turtle is so nuts, dude. What an annoying little bastard that card is. Alright, do this. Go ahead. Turtle, yeah. Pretty annoying little piece of shit. I know I am, but what are you? God dang it, Kyle. Another Wolf Willow Haven here, maybe? Okay. They have Haywire Might, 1 unknown. Woof. Okay, they still are not playing the Haywire Might. I guess they just want to tick up Blast Zone 2 more times. Thoughtseize is probably irrelevant. Although, Haywire Might is annoying. Them blowing this up and not letting me flicker with Yorion sucks. So I guess I'm just going to Thoughtseize, play Blessing, and then minus 2 this to put some counters on a soldier and then attack with that one. Yeah, I agree. Beseiju. Okay, well, I'm happy I played that on as a second black land this game. Cast this. You would keep plussing? I don't think that really does anything, man. They're just going to blast zone it. I'd rather make this a flying 3/3 lifelink. It seems way better. Like, I want to get a meaningful clock. I mean, if we can fade for like 2 or 3 more turns, we should be good. We just need them to draw elves and lands and havens. Old growth trolls aren't that good either. We just need to fade the bullshit. The Karns, the Storms, the Cavaliers. I have no idea what it means, Sinahara. I don't know. I'd say so far this game we're running pretty reasonably. Dude, Elspeth has looked good. I no longer hate this card. This classic situation where you really need to play with the card to understand how good it is. But the ultimate is crazy in this deck. Actually insane. I don't know, but it looks really good here, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Okay, they're firing up. I'm not even going to block. I'm just going to let this hit me. I'd rather attack. Like, I'm gaining 4 back. Like, this is not relevant. I'll take 5. And then I'll attack you for 4. Like, I don't even know if this attack's good from them. Okay, play land. Alright, so... I think I'm likely just going to Yorion here, but... I could also just go get Shelly. Ult is obviously situational, but the card was just good itself, right? I mean, it made multiple things. It gave us pressure. We're gaining a shit ton of life. You like Yorion? Yeah, then we can beseech for an answer to whatever we need an answer to. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Helps us find our land drops, too. I like cards, too, man. I like cards, too. Alright, flicker this out. Go, draw 3. Okay. Pretty good. That's a good question. You probably just need me to be in while you 5-0 again. That'll be helpful. If we get paired into mono green and tee off on it enough times, I would maybe be convinced. I do think it's good into green. I think that's the big sell. I think it's horrid into blue-red, though. But I do think adding more Thalias helps, at least. I wonder if they have to start sacking enchantments. That would be really nice. Dude, fuck off. Are you kidding me? At least it's not a storm, I guess. Probably go get something to deal with the Yorion. Pestilent Cauldron. That's pretty annoying. Okay. God, not having a go blank is really sad. Huh. What am I supposed to do here? What if I just attack them with everything and... Oh, that's not good. So they have Cavalier Kiora. Fiddix, you can also do... You can look at the Steam Deck. It's also on the Steam Deck now. Just look for Esper Legends. I have it up too. He's made some edits, though. Yeah, Kyle, just put it in there. But it is also on the Steam Deck now, too. I guess we start here. Jesus, dude. Is Beseech for damping crazy? Actually, no, it might not be. Huh. They do have a Cavalier, though. I think I want to get Shieldred. Maybe it's stupid, but... I want to try and win this game. Punishes the Kiora pretty hard here, too. Alright, F6, go. They go to 9. Yeah, they have the Cavalier, they're just dead, right? Or at least close to it. I don't know. Maybe this is wrong, but... I think we just need to really punish their card draw and just pressure this life total, because sitting here is not... It's just not going to win me the game. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're getting pretty low on clock here, too. We have to be very careful. It's going to be hard to win in Game 3. Deck is not fast, but... Alright, Cavalier. Trigger, you draw a card, take 2 more. If I attack all right now, they're dead, so... Definitely an upside to getting what we did. They play Cavalier. Yep, sure. Draw a card, you lose 2. Guess they do have a lair they can potentially activate to block. Okay, that's out the window now. They did hit a Storm. They did not hit another Nykthos. Okay. Casting another Storm. Okay. This is pretty fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Probably in good shape, but we'll see. They could... Yeah, okay. They hit another Nykthos. So they get to spin the wheel again. With a lot of mana. If they hit a Karn, I just lose. It's actually going to die to a Karn. They just have infinite. Okay. Yep, I'm dead. I don't... Dude, what the fuck, man? Maybe Damping Sphere was right. The problem was I just wasn't doing anything. Like, I don't feel like Damping Sphere was going to beat them. Oh, yeah, dude. They just combo off. They just go get the Chain Veil. We're dead. I guess they get Pestilent Cauldron first? I'm pretty confused. Maybe their build doesn't play Chain Veil? That's confusing. That was strange. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let him cook. I was dead. Chain Veil was absolutely lethal. I'm pretty sure they had enough mana. They had 1, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 Devotion with a Turtle and a Kiora. There's no way I wasn't dead. Oh, sure, okay. Alright, well. Yeah. Oh, we're in a terrible spot, yeah. Horrible spot. Absolutely awful. If we draw Rite of Oblivion, maybe we can win. Okay, that's actually kind of good. So now I just send my flyers at Karn, and then I Damping Sphere them, I guess? It is, yeah. Yeah, they went off last turn. Okay. Play this scope. We're actually catching them on clock, too, which is kind of nice. And they have a lot of things to think about, so... Who knows? Maybe we can still win this game. I will let them make decisions. That is for sure. Yeah, I mean, we've drawn, again, just pretty badly. Flooded pretty hard, but whatever. Subdue and only lands? That's funny. Blast Zone to 2. Sure. Dude, why the hell are they playing all these Blast Zones? It's so ridiculous. It's just not. This is not what normal mono green lists do. It's so frustrating. Sure. Whatever. I'm going to make him go through the combo with 6.5 minutes on the clock. I'm furious. Fuck this guy. So stupid, dude. I draw all lands, and my opponent just peels perfect over and over and over again. Their deck with just so much air, man. So frustrating. Mono green has so much air. It's so ridiculous how well this deck seems to draw. They have like 20 dead draws at any stage of the game. Haven, awful. Elves, awful. Lands, awful. Just come on, man. An Old Growth Troll was awful in most of this game. Like, they had 40 bad draws and 20 good ones. Like, just draw the bad ones. We only needed like a 2-turn window. It's so dumb. The thing is, like, this deck shouldn't even be that bad against mono green. Like, on paper, it really is not that bad against mono green, but these two matches were just I don't know. Maybe getting shouldered is bad, I guess. I think trying to win the game made sense. At the time, I was lower on clock. Yeah, whatever. Like I said, I'm just going to make them do the entire thing. They've got 4.5 minutes. They better figure out how to win. I conceded game 1 quickly, too. I saved them clock in game 1, so if they can't figure out how to execute their combo in time, that's on them. Certainly not going to be Mr. Nice Guy right now. We 3-2'd this league in my heart. We definitely didn't. This is absolutely a 2-3. Even if I win here, this is not really a real win, but it's a moto win, and I'll take it if we can get it, so. What are we going to do with an hour left? I don't know. Might call it a little early today because we're doing the thing at 7. I'm going to usually stop around 4. We're pretty close to that. Another Kiora, you got it, man. Wand. Okay. Okay. Well, they figured it out. Unreal, dude. We're doing the Swish versus Tamaiko and why am I blanking on their name? God dang it. I need to... Give me one sec here. Bullwinkle. It is. Yeah, it's tonight. At 7. Yes. Big twink, little twink. Yes. That is today. Well, that was a really frustrating league. I mean, we beat the decks we're supposed to beat. I really do not think this deck should be that bad into mono green, but I don't know. I did just like die to a top deck. Multiple top decks, like 2 top decks in a row. Top deck Karn into top deck Storm, top deck Turtle. Turtle wasn't even like that. The first Turtle was like, it was pretty bad because I needed to deal with it, but it could have been worse. The fact that they hit the second Turtle on the... I mean, their Storms were just... Yeah, I don't even know. The fact that they were able to Storm around the Shieldred in play and still do all of the nonsense that they did, it's just kind of unbelievable. Mono green is such garbage, dude. That deck is so goddamn ridiculous. I just like, God, fuck that deck, dude. It's so annoying. I honestly cannot believe that that deck has not been hit by anything yet. It is so ridiculously broken when it does its thing. It's so trash. And it's such a freaking gatekeeping deck, too. Like, you just can't... There's so many things you can't do in this format because that stupid deck exists. It's just so frustrating. And they could take a various amount of cards out of that deck, and it would still be, like, good enough. That deck is too good. Like, it's so stupid how good and consistent it is. It's ridiculous. It can sidestep so many things, which is the problem. Like, Kiora, Troll, Nykthos, Wolf Willowhaven, Elves, like, they're so good at sidestepping whatever you try and do to them. Like, they can just have so many hands that get around various amounts of hate. It's just so frustrating. Like, I honestly cannot believe we lost that game. It looked like we were in such a good spot. Yeah, Kiora is a huge problem. And that deck could easily be playable without Kiora. There is no excuse that that card needs to be in that deck. I know green players say that they think their deck wouldn't be good enough without Kiora, but it's because they're too spoiled with Kiora. They don't need that card. The card is ridiculous. Yeah, there's not good counterplay to it. You could do a lot of things. You could hit Troll. You could definitely hit Troll. That would be helpful. You could hit Kiora. I like hitting Kiora because then they don't have a multicolored permanent in their deck, so then, like, Vanishing Verse never misses. They don't get a bunch of card draw for free. They don't get a ridiculous amount of mana acceleration. But they could hit any number of things. Like, that deck could lose so many different cards, and it would still be playable. And people would cry and complain, but their deck would still be good enough. It is, like, pretty apparent that that deck is so obnoxious. And it just gets random little upgrades all the time to just, like, make it slightly better. Like, Turtle is messed up in that deck. Like, Turtle that game is a lot of the reason we lost. It was another thing that I had to deal with that in the past I wouldn't have had to deal with, and then it just, like, gave them a sidestep around Shieldred that also made their Nykthoses even better than they already are. I don't know. I'll stop complaining now. I just... God damn, that was annoying. two matches, specifically that one though. I mean, that one we looked to be in a good spot, and it just we did play game one bad though, so that was on me. We should have Yorion first, but I do think we would have likely lost anyway, like you guys were saying. But even in that game, they drew super well too. They just peeled a bunch of lands. They needed lands. Like, this is whenever I need my opponent to just like brick on green, they just don't so often. And there are so many ways they can brick. Like, whenever I need them to draw bombs and not draw mana, they draw mana. Whenever I need them to draw mana and not bombs, they draw bombs. Whenever I play green and test with people, it's like the exact opposite. I keep like a land light hand, they interact with my mana, and then I just draw all bombs. Or I like keep a mana heavy hand, never draw bombs. Or like get a bomb thought seized and then never draw anything else that matters. It's just so tilting. Like, I just don't understand how that deck seems to function so well when it's played against me. Especially on these Thoughtseize decks, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the matchup just is not good. But we'll play more of this deck in the future. I do think this is a really interesting archetype to explore. A lot of things we can try and change, move around. I think Thraben Inspector is... I don't know if this card is good. I think it's like... I don't know if you need it against the Rakdos decks. I kind of feel like you have enough value without it. Maybe we can cut Thraben Inspector, go to like 4... I want to play 4 Lithiform Blight. I think that card's really good, and that will help our green matchup. To be able to just have 4 answers to their Nykthos, or answers to their manlands, or whatever. But Blight seems really good in this deck. Answers to manlands when we don't have instant speed removal is very good. And answers to Nykthos seems pretty good too. So I think in the future we're going to play 4 Blights. It also is better with Archon of Sun's Grace to have more enchantments, which I was impressed with Archon. I think Archon's a legitimate card. I was also impressed with Elspeth. Invasion might be nonsense. You can't tutor for it, so that kind of sucks. I do think the card is pretty powerful, but that might just be silly. We'd probably put another card in there that's earlier on the curve that would make more sense. I wouldn't even hate a second Oath of Kaya. That card felt pretty good to me. Would not mind having 2. Could play a second Extinction Event in the main deck. Could buy that. That would help our green matchup too. But I think the cards that are probably going to be on the chopping block are going to be Thraben Inspector and Invasion, and we're going to try to put 5 other cards in our deck. Maybe a 1-of Go Blank in the main deck too. Give you a Lesh. I don't think we want a Lesh. I think I'm just not going to play a 5-drop again. A Lesh would be cool, but it's just so unnecessary. This deck is so good at generating value without a 5-mana play. Like, I think we cut these, we add a Go Blank, a second Extinction Event, 2 more Lithiform Blights, and maybe a second Oath of Kaya. Squeezing cheese into your ears while screaming profanities in a library. Such fun, much wow, great joy. That's a really nice description of that deck. It's pretty funny. That reminds me of the modern format. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, we're going to be live again around 7 o'clock. You can watch me and Chris Smith play against Isaac Bullwinkle and Oliver Tamaiko. We're going to play Modern. I'm playing Coffers. Chris is playing E-Tron. Tamaiko is on Scam, and Bullwinkle is on Rhinos. The commentators are going to be Jordan Litsky and I believe Travis Williams. So... Oh, yeah, Hinahara. Yeah, 3.5 hours, dude. 3.5 hours. 3 hours, 37 minutes to be exact. So, appreciate it, Garmok. Hopefully we'll see a lot of you guys tonight. That'd be cool. But, yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. And let's go ahead and drop a raid to somebody here. Let's hit up Rosemary T here. Looks like she's playing some arena. It's like limited from what I can tell. But Rosemary has been in our chat recently, which has been cool. So let's go ahead and give her some support there. All right, everybody. Appreciate it. And we will catch you guys hopefully tonight. If not tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Might play more of this. We'll see. More Orzhov Yorion is kind of appealing to me. We could go back to Waste Not too, but we'll kind of just see what I'm feeling tomorrow. But probably a good amount of Pioneer. But I'll catch you guys then.